So what I'm going to show you now is a full body mobilisation and warm up. This is going to get all your joints ready, loosening off anything that's tight, and it should get you ready for a bare minimum warm up for any exercise that you're doing if it is full body. Very simple. You're starting off with swings on the upper body. Start off with a slow movement and small range of motion and gradually increase. Try and keep your upper head and your neck still. Try not to head bob, and just when you're ready, you'll open up a little bit more. Everything is 10 to 15 each side or each movement. And now you're going to go vertical, opening up the shoulders as high as you can, 10 to 15. And then now we're going to do a multi-planar movement. We're going to stretch your hamstrings, so push your bum up, your heels down. Then you're going to lunge all the way up. You might be a little bit restricted back here, but you can guide your foot up. You're going to come down, rotate, push your hand back down. You're going to come back into that hamstring stretch. Come forward, come down, rotate. Make sure you look round at your hand, and then repeat that at least 10 times each side. And it will be quite difficult if you're quite stiff at the start, but trust me, it gets a lot easier even. Lower back twists. So you're just going to start mobilising the lower back. Bend knees, keep your shoulders on the floor. Mobilising the spine. Do 10 each side. Then you're going to straighten both legs. And very slowly at first, but then you're going to gradually increase the range and keep your leg as low as possible. And you're going as far as possible. So the leg isn't to come up over the top, it's to stay down. And that's that. Then we're going to twist that around and do the same for the other side. This is going to open up the hips, but keep both hands on the floor and try and get your heel to touch your hand, or at least in the direction of it. Again, that's going to mobilise your lower back a little bit, open up the hips and activate the glutes. For upper body, last one for mobilisation, put your 2 fingers on your temple, your hips over your knees, your hand underneath your shoulder. Come round with your elbow, look round at your elbow, come round, stretch as much as you can, and tuck your elbow back and look round. Again, 10 to 15 one side, 10 to 15 the other side, and that's the mobilisation for the full body. And then we're going to do just a very simple warm-up, and we're going to go 10 to 20 here, just some body weight squats. You're coming as low as you can, pushing your knees out, trying to replicate perfect form. We want to go for 20 reps this one, just because it is body weight, and we are trying to get ready for a warm-up. And then after that, be your own judge, but we're going to do some press-ups. If you struggle with it, do them on your knees. Squeezing your shoulder blades together, chest open. If you're better, then come up, full press-ups. And then from the side, that's that, squeeze your shoulders back, squeeze up. And 20 of them again. So for your warm-up, 10 to 15 repetitions, the more the better, depending on how stiff or tight you are. And for the last 2 exercises, the squats and the press-ups, should be fairly simple. You're going to go for 20 repetitions each. And that's your full body warm-up if you're short on time. The more you do it, the looser you'll get and the less you will need. But initially, if you're very stiff, you're going to feel quite tight. So stick to those simple warm-ups and let me know if you've got any questions. Thanks.